Morning. Hey, welcome to Coffee and Resales. This is Ryan, and we got some good stuff this morning. Had some was in a drought. I didn't think I was going to get anything sold last night, and then all of a sudden, like two really good hits, almost back to back, and some stuff I didn't go picking yesterday, but I pulled some stuff out that I know I need to get listed. So we're going to go through some of that. So first up was the big bad boy. The greatest hero of 1980s television, Optimus Prime. This is I got this at a local thrift store, not Goodwill. It was the second time through. I'm decided to do one more run through of the store before I headed out, and I saw this bad boy. I was like, ooh. So I snagged the bag in it. I got it for like $4. $50 sale. This thing is pretty clean. There's about the worst thing is there's nothing broken on it. The head's a little loose in this section, but that happens with it sometimes. The chrome is decent. The worst is there's just some chrome wear on the stacks, but the stacks are in place. The wheels are all there. I don't know if this is a pre-rub or not. It really doesn't matter because they're all pretty much the same. The big difference is in this didn't have any accessories. The big difference is the fists and the guns and the size of the grip on the gun. But there wasn't any accessories with this. But this thing is clean. So, and I had it. You may have seen it back here. At some point, I like to get some neater stuff and put it on display behind me. So that is Prime. So $50, good clean Generation 1 Transformers. 90% of them, $5 or less, are worth grabbing. Sometimes more than that if you really, really know the market. So, excellent. Next up is, I didn't even have a chance to put this away. Goosebumps book, $25. And you may be thinking, why is there a Goosebumps book, $25? If you know Goosebumps, first edition, later, the late ones later in the run, I would say look up I look up any of them after 40. I think it's a higher number than that, like after 50. These had a whole lot more limited print run, so they're worth a chunk more. I mean, your earlier ones are worth $2, $3, $4 a piece, maybe. Sometimes I'll lot them up and have a hard time selling them. But the first editions are worth more than the later reprints. It's the first edition. This actually would be worth more. The title of this is Werewolf Skin, number 60. This would be worth more if it had there's a mask, a wolf mask that came in them. And this would be worth more if it had that mask in. So that's a really good find. Picked it up probably 75 cents. And at a local store, they had a stack of them. I'm not paying more than 50 cents for a Goosebumps unless it's one of these. So that's why I snagged. Boom. All right. Final sale was one that hit this morning. Glad to get rid of this. Is more of a glad to get rid of this. Couple of survivalist novels. This is a sort of a post-apocalyptic series, and it was one of those. I've had these for a year, maybe longer. There is a market for this type of novel, sort of men's adventure series, westerns, post-apocalyptic adventure novels, that sort of thing. But there's a ceiling to all of them. Most of the guys after these, unless it's something really rare with really limited print. I mean, I sold these went for $6 for both of them shipped. Uh, almost a hard ceiling of $3, $4, $5 a book. Maybe certain ones go a little bit higher, but not much. There's guys that want them, but this would have been an easier sale if I had a dozen of them. I would have been able to flip them for probably $2 to $3 a book, maybe, and they would have sold. But you have to have a bunch of them to move, and sometimes you gotta have the right one book. I'm in a couple of Facebook groups, and I'm able to flip them a few times. I think there's a slightly better market for some of these on Pango books, but I'm not doing Pango books yet because they don't have a PC interface yet. It's all I'm not doing it all on my phone. I don't like reselling is faster and easier on a computer than it is on your phone. It's easier to do. You can do a little bit more. So well, glad to get rid of these. This type of book, 50 cents or less. Grab them. Don't. And sometimes I have a hard time passing some of them up unless maybe if you see multiples, grab like more than 5, grab them, or if you got a place to stash them. But otherwise, I try to avoid picking them up unless I get them stupid cheap. All right, that's my sales. Some good listings from that. I think that'll help out. I think the best one is this little bad boy here. The company is Darda. It was West Germany. Made. These are probably the best small pullback and go cars ever made. Are the Darda. They're well constructed. Die cast in plastic on bottom. I can't get it to go right here. Oh, there it is. So, they're good. They're good. They're nice looking, and some of them are really rare. I've got this one up for $30. I'll probably get. I'm thinking at least $15 to $20 for it. I've gotten $40 for a car before, and I've gotten $5, depending on which ones you get, depending on the rarity of the color. But if you see a Darda car at 50 cents or less, I got this in a bag that had $3 on it, maybe a little bit less. I was like, I'm on, and I waited to see if it hung around on the peg, because I wasn't sure about this car. And when when that color of that month went on discount, I snagged the bag and got this one. Something else I also got was some of these sort of not vintage. These are early 90s Racing Champions NASCAR cars. And right now I got them up as a lot on the Facebook group. I'll take $2 or $3 a piece on them. Yard sale, $1 a piece on these. Collectors do like getting like these are like muscle cars, and your crazy Hot Wheels don't sell well. These sell okay, particularly I can get $1 a piece at a flea market for these. I'll put them on. I got a special shelf I built, or I'll put them in certain sections. And these are $1, and those will probably sell for that but I'm trying them online a couple places first and seeing if they'll go there. Another thing. Finally. Whoa, don't fall down, Optimus. I have sort of choose your own adventure style novels, and I've got some choose your own adventures back here too. I'm gonna put these up on Facebook group first. These I may try to get five a piece for, and 3 a piece on the choose your own adventures, depending. These are all sort of derivatives of that. There's a good documentary I saw about choose your. I think Toy Galaxy did it. About the Choose Your Own Adventure series and the knockoffs and that sort of thing. 50 cents or less, lot them up and sell them. Some are worth more. And so look them up and make sure you got it, because I've sold some. There's a Dungeons and Dragons series that the later ones in that series sell for a lot more. That they're like choose your own adventure style. I don't have any more right now, but I had several of them, and they were going. There were a couple that were $20-$30 books, but these are all these. This is a Zork, which I'm actually a little surprised. This doesn't go for more. A Which Way book, Curse of the Sunken Treasure, and this is a Fantasy Forest book. This is actually a TSR book by the same folks that make Dungeons and Dragons. These are all. I'm gonna double check, but I think these are about $3 to $5 a piece. And I've got 3 or 4 Choose Your Own Adventure books. Here's one of them. And Choose Your Own Adventures are worth locking up too, even if you only have a few. Again, Choose Your Own Adventure, 50 cents or less, worth grabbing and flipping, and lots. Okay, I think. Oh, finally, neglected to do this one the other day. This is a Mario Switch case for the Nintendo Switch. Picked it up for about $4. So, and I think I'll get 20 to 30 for it. And this is not a knockoff. This is like Nintendo Switch genuine licensed deal. So that stuff is almost always Nintendo doesn't make shoddy stuff, typically speaking. So their stuff is always well made and worth more than there's a lot of generic stuff, and it's fine. We got a few of it at the house. I snagged this. This will probably be 20 to 30 bucks. Okay, maybe 15. But it was worth grabbing and flipping. And we will see how that goes. I think that's it for this morning. And I've got some stuff to do, and I got to put in some time on this and my real job. So I think we're good to go. So that's stuff today. I got to get packed and out, and let's all get to work. Have a good day.